Story. Once upon a time, AI workflows. They were all straight lines, super simple, yeah, but also super fragile. And then, bam, reality came along and bent them into loops. So if you want to build AI that doesn't just crash and burn at the first sign of trouble, you've got to understand this evolution. We are moving from simple chains to these really smart, resilient graphs.
All right, level up, study buddy. Let's build. You know, the big secret we're going to unlock today is this massive shift from what I call the chain era into the way more powerful graph era. And look, getting this isn't just a small upgrade, it is the key to building AI agents that are actually reliable and truly ready for the real world.
Just look at this contrast right here. Over on the left, you've got the chain era. It's clean, it's simple, but man, is it rigid. It's one step, then the next, then the next. But let's be honest, the real world is never a straight line, is it? And that's exactly where the graph era on the right comes into play. It's built for complexity, for looping back on itself, for handling the messiness of reality. This difference is everything, and we're about to break it down.
But okay, why the big change? I mean, what's so fundamentally broken about that nice, simple, straight line approach? Well, let's dive right into the macro problem. What happens when those straight lines inevitably break?
And here it is. This is the Achilles heel of the chain era. Your standard, everyday LLM workflow is just a sequence of steps, right? But what happens when one of those steps fails? The whole thing just shatters. It can't go back, it can't rethink its approach, it can't try something different. It is literally game over.
This visualizes it perfectly. You get a prompt, the AI takes an action, and whoops, failure, end of the road. But just think about how you work on something. It's never that simple, right? You try things, you mess up, you ask for help, you explore a different path. Real-world tasks are messy, and a fragile little straight line just isn't built to handle that kind of chaos. So how do we fix this whole mess? Well, we embrace the logic of the graph. The goal here isn't just to build agents that are resilient, but agents that are stateful. And what does that mean? It means they have memory. They know where they are in a process, what they've already done, and what went wrong. Let's see how that actually works. And enter LangGraph. Now, don't think of this as a replacement for LangChain. Think of it more like its superpowered big brother. It's an extension, designed from the ground up for those messy, loopy, cyclic workflows. Instead of that simple chain of events, it uses a graph, where every single node is its own task. That change in structure, that's the source of all its power. Let's zoom in on the micrologic that makes LangGraph so special. Because it's state-based, the agent basically has a memory, like a snapshot of the entire process. It knows what it's tried and where it failed. This allows for some incredible features. It can create loops for error recovery. It can take multi-directional paths to explore different options. And it can even do a form of time travel, literally going back to re-execute a failed step. It's no longer a one-way street. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? LangGraph transforms that rigid one-way street into this dynamic, multi-directional intersection. The agent isn't trapped going forward anymore. It can loop back, it can try another route, and it can keep on iterating until the job is actually done, and done right. So does this mean LangChain is obsolete now? Absolutely not. This isn't about a winner and a loser. No way. This is about being a smart developer and knowing how to match the right tool to the right task. So let's break down that choice. Okay, this decision matrix lays it all out pretty clearly. If you need a simple, linear workflow, a quick prompt to action kind of thing, LangChain is your go-to. It's fast, it's straightforward. But the moment you need resilience, the second you need to handle complex logic and recover from errors, LangGraph is the only real choice. It's the difference between a quick prototype and a seriously robust, production-grade AI. All right, you've soaked up the core logic. Now let's make sure it sticks so you can go out there and build agents that absolutely never quit. Time for a quick knowledge check. So, simple question for you. Which one of these frameworks is specifically designed to handle all those complex retries and the loopy, cyclic processes that real-world problems throw at you? You got it? If you said LangGraph, you totally nailed it. It all comes back to that graph structure. That's what gives it the stateful memory and the looping capabilities that are just essential for building resilient AI that can think on its feet. So, you ready to build agents that never ever give up? If this explainer helped you level up, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to Study Buddy with Notebook LM. Stay agentic.